back. They're back. Yo, what's up, Corwin? I feel like for YouTube, live streaming isn't their core business. Kind of late. Yeah, kind of a late add-on. Yeah, I have trouble when I click to go live for all three of these, Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. YouTube I have to do like 3 or 4 times. It's really weird. Where Twitch and Kick just go right up. So Twitch does it much better because that's where they started. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, that was wacky. I think it's about to rain. My lights flickered and then my internet. Oh shoot! I got busted. Cop aggro. That's not right. Didn't they know I had some technical difficulties? What the hell? Oh well, at least I didn't have any product on me. Okay. Here's the thing, I think all the viewers are still on the other one. Yeah, it's just for curfew not being a junkie, man. Yo, Legion's back. Legion's back. I did get got, man. That's crazy. Twitch and Kick didn't even go down, and YouTube was like, nope. Nope, we're not streaming. But I'm back for a minute here. It is about to storm pretty hard, though, I think. But I definitely didn't want to just end on a power outage. I can't just end on a power outage. Like, dang. It sucks though, because I think this started a new stream, which is a new link. I think most of the viewers are still in the other one, waiting for me to reconnect. But I don't think it'll ever reconnect. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. That's all right. At least the laptop did not go off. Okay, let's knock out these deals. All right, Snoop Foggy Fog. Let's see where we're at. Yeah, straight ahead, there's 3 deals. Cool. Yo, welcome back, Proposal. Yeah, dude, my freaking power went out for a second. YouTube did not like it. YouTube shut down instantly. Twitch and Kick went right back up, but yeah, no, I was the last one to leave the other live. Most people must be reloading. Okay, right on, Legion, right on. Yeah, good to hear. Still kind of unfortunate. I don't know what happened there. The last one left. Oh no. Legion and Proposal, last one's left. The last of us. It might have lagged out for you guys too, I don't know. Either way, glad you guys got to join back for a minute. Yeah, completely got really screwy there, I'm not sure. Oh, 2 minutes. Look at that timing. Man, we've made a shitload of money today on stream. This is great. You know, like longer term, like 1 month goal was just to prep for the Cartel update, because it's supposed to be a mid and late game. It's supposed to be mid and late game, whatchamacallit, update. So I definitely wanted to have some extra cash. I want to at least hit maybe 1 million, but it looks like we're going to crush that. Maybe 10 million should be the goal for 1 month from now. You're right. I was confused about the LP thing. They use tapes. Oh, about the Google thing. I lost the chat too, so I'm not sure what we were talking about. The last thing I saw was, yeah, some of my CD backups flaked when I used to buy cheaper ones from Liking Star. Hey, everybody's popping back in. Welcome back, Nero. Yeah, I had some power outage there for a second. Yeah, pooped out real hard for a second, but we're back. Yeah, it must be getting ready to storm or something crazy. Yo, what's up, Dawn to Dusk? Yo, going really well. Not Yo Biz, what's up? I hope you're doing well today, guys. Welcome. Last few updates, there have been no notes, or am I missing something? I think there's going to be notes on the Steam Schedule 1 page. It should have that. There's also notes in the official Schedule 1 Discord. But I did see notes. So, yeah, the biggest change, though, check it out, dude. Offroad Skateboard. Yeah, not your business if you haven't seen this yet. This is $1,500 too. But you can go over curbs and stuff. Look at that. So, oh my gosh, mate. Never mind, there's a fire. There's a fire hydrant there. I didn't see it. But yeah, I love this skateboard. I already switched it out for the golden skateboard. You can skate in the grass and the woods and stuff. Yep. But other than that, lots of this is a Schedule 1 beta as well. This is the beta. But yeah, lots of bug fixes. So pretty cool. Let's see how Brad's doing. I think Brad might be fixed, guys. Maybe. I think he's been dealing this whole day, so yeah, I think Brad might be fixed, or at least somewhat fixed. Cause he sold all of that. That was 200 product, 10 bricks of product. So that's super awesome. I don't want to say he's for sure fixed yet, but at least for this stream, he's fixed. This is why I have all my network equipment and computers on battery backup with surge protection. I have surge protection. I don't have battery backup, but I would love to. Yeah, I think the only reason why, of course, my laptop stayed on was because it had some charge. I leave it plugged in, so it should be at 100% all the time, but yeah. Right, so from last stream, hit me up when you're ready to set it up. Not sure if that still went through. Yeah, hell yeah. Thank you, Proposal. Hell yeah. I appreciate that, guys. Okay. Do a few more deals here. Looks like Central Canal. And then South Overpass. Oop, this is behind the Gas Mart. Shipping container and South Overpass. Sweet. That's a good question, not your biz. That's a good question. How the fuck do you got Twitch and YouTube chat and Twitch didn't ban you yet? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I saw that Nutty. Nutty is a streamer, like an IT technical streamer. I guess you could describe it like that. I don't know. But he's awesome. He got banned for the same thing. I'm actually using his overlay, I think. Yeah, so fingers crossed I don't get banned, but I guess it is what it is. Seriously, I kind of want to stream. How you get 2 chats in 1 chat? Yeah, so Nutty, Nutty. He's got a chat overlay. I think he made it himself. The guy is talented. I think he made it himself, but yeah, highly recommend to check that out. I absolutely have 0 networked devices in the wall directly. Uh-oh, plugged in all the time. I had a friend to do that with his laptop and went to show him a YouTube video and it pooped out at the time he went to get it and me typing in the URL. Gee. Yeah. I do leave it plugged in if I'm streaming. Shit. Well, hopefully I won't have to worry about using my laptop to stream anymore in the future, but not affiliated yet. Yeah, that's probably why, huh? Well, maybe eventually I'll have to change this chat. But I did see when Nutty posted that video, he still wasn't really sure because the Twitch rules on the chat is It sounds like you just have to pay attention to Twitch chat more than your other streaming. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'll just deal with it if it happens. We'll check later. Thanks for it. Yeah, no problem, man. No problem. When you leave batteries plugged in and at 100% charge, the battery won't be able to hold a charge for very long. Yeah, so here's the issue. My battery laptop doesn't last but like half an hour to an hour, maybe when I'm streaming like this. So instead of having to like plug it in and out, I just leave it in. But I honestly just use it as a desktop, you know. That's old Tommy battery, I think. Newer batteries, I think you're supposed to keep them full. Well, I hope that's the case, because I do. I do. I think my battery would die. Lithium are the best at 80%. Oh, right on. There are only select few. There are only the select few types of batteries. Right on. Part of the content is make up. Let me see here. I lost my track. Lost my line of thinking here. Why did I even come to the barn? Let's see. Let's go ahead and order some more stuff. Order some more stuff. I lost my train of thought. Completely went out the window. So that's all right. Hey, what's up, Hugh Santos? Hi, is there new updates, and is it in beta only for now? Yes, and yes. Yep. Small update, mostly bug fixes, but check out the off-road skateboard. It'll only be on the beta, but this thing is awesome. Yeah, you can just skate around. Skate in the woods if you want. Pretty sweet. And then lots of bug fixes. Name them Nero. Let me hear. Oh, the batteries. I thought you were talking about a different. Never mind. Would it slow down in concrete? Baby. You got a new sub. Hell yeah. Right on, man. Thank you. I ruined the battery for my weed whacker and for my tennis ball machine by not keeping them charged. Oh, dude, that sucks. You can fix it by jump starting one battery by another, connected it to the plus and minus and then to the minus for 10 seconds, and you can charge it again. Okay. Well, yeah, that sucks about your tennis ball machine though, and your weed whacker. Heck yeah. But yeah, appreciate the new subs. Appreciate the new viewers. Thank you. Alright, I was going to come up here and pay them. That's what I was doing. I got plenty of monies now. Let's pay them for 10 days. Alright. Okay, don't have to worry about them for a while. Just make sure the voltage is about the same. Plus or minus 5 volts. Yeah, chillin'. Thanks for, you know, I missed it, but the first time chat was just a few minutes ago. Yeah, thanks for stopping in. And all the tips on the batteries is badass. Thank you. Always appreciate everybody, all the new people speaking up. We got some good conversations on these streams. Let's see here. Part of their content is to make multi-streaming easier, and Twitch doesn't want people to multi-stream, so their ban was just a show of force, not real. Yeah, right on. Well, hopefully they don't ban me, but if it happens, it is what it is. It is what it is. Why am I here? We're gonna gold chain. It's time. We got the gold chain. We're officially balling. Oh wait, we need the watch too. We're officially balling now. Officially balling. You can't even see the watch. You can see a sliver of it right there. That sucks. Oops. Okay, well, we have it on. It's for our personal use to know that we're ballers, I guess. Let's see, those are outdated, bro. Let's see, what's outdated? Oh, some batteries. I think there's alkaline, nickel, lead, lithium based. Okay. Speaking of batteries, some of you know my ultimate goal is to get a homestead. And when I'm researching batteries for like energy storage and stuff, it seems like the good batteries you do have to replace every like 15 to 20 years. I would love to make a sand battery or some type of material, natural material battery. And you can do it with like sand battery, heating it up, or like using steam to heat up some water or whatever. I also think it'd be cool to make like I guess when they first started with electricity, how they would do it was if they had like a pond that was higher up on the ground, when they would have extra energy, they would pump that to the pond from another pond, and then since it was up higher, whenever they needed that energy, they would just release it to go down to the other pond. So yeah, speaking of batteries, I would love to make a natural battery. Yo, Stitch to Dawn, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. It's Wednesday, so it's hump day, halfway there, everybody. Halfway there. Okay. Now, I never met up with Shirley, did I? Shirley. I'll remember to meet up with Shirley this time. Alright, Mayor's house. Let's go. All my phones from Samsung Grand Prix. I never had issues with them losing cache capacity. Oh, right on. Yeah. Samsung batteries. It'd be a good idea to use a sand heater for the chickens. Hell yeah. Yep. The chickens, actually, surprisingly, they actually prefer the cold over the heat. Like, it's really, really hot this week, and they, yeah, they're hot. But they get, like, an undercoat, I guess you can call it, of feathers that insulate them for the winter. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Those were 20 years ago. Yeah, so proposal, what type of batteries for this would you recommend? There like any updated tech or whatever with batteries? Lava chickens. Yeah. Alright, Mayor's house. Almost there. Almost there. I have a LiFePo lithium in my car for the last 7 years now. It's not that bad considering Chicago weather. Yeah. Yeah, Not Yo Biz, that sounds similar, or you guys have similar weather to me. I'm here in Columbus, Ohio. Yeah. So, yeah. Probably about the same weather and stuff. Can you tell I didn't pay attention for batteries since then? Yeah. Nah, that's the only batteries I know. Yeah, so the proposal, the best batteries right now, as far as like normal batteries, lithium and ion. Right on. Okay. Yeah, pretty much the same weather. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's probably hot as shit where you are, Not Yo Biz. It is hot as crap where I am today. What are your products? Good question. So I'm using the same mix, but I am Dark Jerkle is one. Pretty low listing price. Snoop Foggy Fog is one. These are all 8 mixes. And then I haven't mixed the cocaine yet, but yeah, I'm using the same mix. It is an 8 mix for value. If we go down to the bungalow, I can show you what I'm using. Oh, is fast charging bad for the battery? I have no idea. No idea. From my experience, turning off fast charging helps with battery lifespan. Okay. Then again, everything being assigned to fail after the warranty runs out doesn't help. That is the truth, man. You can fast charge, just don't charge overnight. Plugged in. Ooh, I do that all the time. I do that all the time. I leave my phone plugged in all the time. But I honestly don't use my phone much. I can tell you're in geek. Hey, just for a short amount of time proposal. Just a short amount of time. Right? He was the one that recommended not going to Geek Squad if I'm remembering right. So that was a short amount of time. Right on, right on. Hey, look. I've had some jobs I would not recommend to anybody. Just saying. I had some jobs I wouldn't recommend. So maybe around the same lines. Maybe around the same lines, but he is the one that told us not to use Geek Squad from experience. I will say that. So great tip there. If you do work at Geek Squad and you're listening, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. That was just where the conversation went. Okay. Okay, let's answer these. One week doesn't discredit my work. Exactly, it was only a week or less. Enough for him to figure out he wants to get the hell out of there. It's enough time to figure that out for sure. Alright, sweet. Still selling this for about $650. $650 is a pretty safe spot for this. Javier? Uh-oh. Son of a gun. That was the third yawn this stream, guys. If I spread it to you, I have no excuse. I have no excuse. I'm just sorry if I spread my yawns to you. That's a third freaking yawn. Ugh. All good though, just giving him a hard time. Hell yeah. Yeah, right on. No, it's cool with it's sometimes hard to I said this right when like texting and stuff came out. It's hard to figure out if sarcasm, I'm sorry, let me retry. It's hard to get the sense of any sarcasm or anything in text messages, so yeah. Hell yeah, but I love seeing like just bullshit with everybody in the chat and stuff, like it's cool. I mean, it just reminds me of kind of like talking shit with my friends gaming, you know. When do you expect this beta to be fully released? Ooh, that's a good question, Zudix. I can take a guess. Maybe like a week or two. So if we can expect the full Cartel to be in about a month, I'd say maybe a week or two this is fully released for like final testing, and then you know another 2 or 3 weeks for the Cartel. But that's just a guess. Yeah, right on, Hugh. Right on. Cartel is in July. Yep. Yeah, proposal. It could be 4 weeks. Yeah. But just this small beta patch, I'd guess maybe I would just guess that he wanted to give himself some time to work on the Cartel before that. But do you guys think that he's going to release the Cartel update on the beta? He probably will. So yeah, I don't know. I'm super excited for the next several weeks. So that's just because of that. Yeah, true. Sarcasm is hard over text. Yeah, I think text doesn't relate context. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's hard, and I think that's a big part. You know, we were talking about streamers getting having thick skin and not getting mad. It's sometimes hard to see if people are just like fucking with you or actually being mean. You know, I haven't had that experience, of course, yet. Maybe a few comments on my videos, but that's okay. But still, yeah, hard to tell context. So, hell yeah. Yo, what's up, Death Boo? What did I miss? What's in beta? Um, what's in beta? What's in beta? Oh yeah, Offroad Skateboard. Check that out. Check that out. Right over the curb. Watch this. Right over the curb, right through the bushes and the grass. Yeah, awesome. That's the biggest update here, but there's like 12 or 13 other bug fixes. If you want to check that out, Death Boo. It's on my Discord and the official Discord for Schedule 1, and on the Steam page, I think. Yeah, I would guess early July. I think June was delayed because they had finals. Yeah, I'd say the same thing like in Star for this small beta patch and stuff. Has Tyler been pushing updates on Tuesdays? Ooh, I haven't noticed that. Haven't noticed that. I got a how do I send you a link? Are we friended on Discord, Legion? If not, let me start mine up. Oops. Or actually, after this stream, I'll try to send out some invites, and you can send it over. Yeah, I think that was the video on whatchamacallit. But yeah, I appreciate you looking up a link for me, man. I think he will, but I hope he fully releases the Cartel update instant, because I'm not risking losing everything to play on beta. Yeah, it's a hard thing to put up your save. I know you can export, but I've still heard of people's saves somehow getting messed up. But I would expect him to release the Cartel for testing at least a week or two. But yeah, right on, Legion. Yep. Don to Dusty logged into beta with my 7 million save, 7.5 million save. Immediately got the 10 million achievement. Logged out, checked, same save as now. 13.1 million. You know, Dawn to Dusk, if that was, yeah, the beta, so they updated that the bricks actually count towards your net worth now. I wonder if that has anything to do with it. Did you have a lot of bricks on your world there, Dawn to Dusk? Ooh, Death Boo. He did not fix the Taco Ticklers bug, but I have had success with Brad selling. That wasn't listed on the fixes, but Brad actually had yeah, Brad started selling. This whole stream he was selling. He just ran out, actually. He sold 200 product over like 3 or 4 days. So it seems like that's at least somewhat fixed. But yeah, side of Taco Ticklers, Javier, I see Javier getting stuck here a lot already. Dawn to Dusk, I have a lot of bricks. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, Dawn to Dusk, I think that's what happened. If you have a lot of bricks, yeah, this small update. Yeah, this small update updated where bricks actually count towards your net worth, so I bet that's what's happening. Congrats on the 10 million achievement, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's good stuff. Because the tire's been pushing updates consistently on specific days, might be easier to estimate release of Cartel update. That's a good point, Nero. That is a good point. I would have to go back and look and see if there's a pattern or something. That's cool. Yeah, no problem, Dawn to Dust. New 10 million achievement drug dealer. Hell yeah. Alright. That achievement feels so good to get. Alright. Let me remember to drink an energy drink right now. Right now. Okay. Actually, let's sell it to everybody in here if they need it. Oh, come on. Okay. Nobody needed it in there. Ooh. Ugh. Excuse me while I wipe my eyes a little bit. Let's see. Damn, no more beating Brad's ass. Yeah, we're gonna have to find another one. We're gonna have to find somebody else to pick on. Yeah, Zutix, actually since the last oh, was it the last update? Kook gives you more stamina, the stamina bar, and then this energy drink, yeah, makes you run faster. Excuse me. I have 30 million. God dang. I have 30 million? Proposer, you go hard, dude. 30 million. Holy moly. Yeah, that's exciting. I actually forgot about it too. I think it might have been Shorty that told me in one of the streams. I think it was Shorty. Yeah, I did not know that either until a few days ago. 30 million cash. 30 million cash. Holy guacamole. Oh wow, I almost gave him 22. Jeez. Okay, cool. Good old Hank. He's a great buyer. Or wait, where am I running here? Okay, cool. We probably collect from Way Long here. Where's he at? There he is. Dude, Way Long has been hustling. He's made almost 40,000 during this stream. And we just hired him. He's got all Coke Affinity customers. So they love cocaine. So they buy more from him. Pretty neat. It became a laundering simulator. Yeah. Did you do the how much in savings on that world? Yeah, how much you got in the bank on that world there, proposal? Couple million? Let's see, behind the auto shop, 30 threads, Randy's bait and tackle. So we'll end the day at the docks. Let's go over here. 60. That is 60 and not 6 million on card. Okay, I have to ask. Did you sell the gold bars to Mick? Yeah, that is 60. 60 million. So you almost have 100 million altogether. That's some money. That is some money there. Holy crap. Alright, launder this. I think it was a car wash we could launder more, right? Yeah. Launder some of this. Thrifty threads right here. There we go. 90 mil is crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. That's awesome, though. Either way. Yeah, proposal is ready for the Cartel update. Hell yeah. Late game? Late game, no problem. Might start over, to be honest. Hell yeah, it's always fun to try some new builds and stuff. The Laundry King. The Launder King. Oh yeah. We gotta hook up Javier back here. Almost forgot about him. Oh. Funny enough, I've only played up to using the barn and not even using Coco. Oh nice, you got all kinds of stuff there, Nero. Or all kinds of stuff to like explore and discover. That's pretty cool. Oh, I got energizing on. Whoops. Whoops. Let's see if everybody's paid here. Nobody's paid here. Alright, let's try to pay to everybody 5 days. Five days work, 5 days pay. What if you could increase this? What if you could increase their pay to make them work faster? That'd be kind of cool. Alright, they all got 5 days. And I still have energizing on. Still have energizing. What level are you? Kingpin 50. That's about what I am on my main world. Ooh, have you ever gotten Albert before Uncle Nelson gives your number from the quest? I have not. Can't sleep while athletic. I need some... Do I have any product up here to smoke? It seems like if you just smoke some of the marijuana. Seems like if you just smoke some of that, it gets rid of this. Oh, there it goes. Finally wore off. Oh, what's up, Chris? Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, thanks for joining. Hope you're doing well today, Chris. Let's see, Crooked Face. Crooked Face in the chat. What's the crooked face? Oh yeah, thank you. Thank you. But yeah, if you haven't seen, there was a small update in the Schedule 1 beta. You can get this off-road skateboard now. This thing's awesome. You can skate over curbs and skate on grass and stuff. Look at all that. Sweet. But yeah, a bunch of bug fixes too. But yeah, always glad to see everybody in here. Always happy to see that. Why? What am I doing here? What was the plan for this? I don't remember. But we have a lot of cocaine here. So we got a ton. Let me go get that brick press. Let me go get that brick press. Does your wife know that you play this game? Maybe she's walking by hearing you saying that you need something to smoke. Yeah, she knows. She knows. That's funny though. Yeah, I pretty much talk to my wife about everything. So yeah, all these games I play and stuff. That's funny. I shot Nelson at the start, and yeah, he can run. I didn't know that either. Proposal. Turn on Uncle Nelson. He did set us up in the beginning, though, saying that stuff was paid when it wasn't. Alright. Yeah, I think I want to brick some of these. Oh, I forgot about this part. I hate pouring stuff into this. Okay, there we go. Please give Benji better quality. What he sold me yesterday was very poor quality. Dang. Legion wants some higher quality product here. I blame Benji. I blame Benji. Hands down. His fault. His fault. He should have gave you the higher quality product. We might have to go beat up Benji. Might need to fight Benji. Oh, shit. Might need to get better at brick press too. This feels okay, but it doesn't. As I dump it over the edge, it feels okay. I think the brick press can use a little bit of work on making it a little bit cleaner. Start of the game, list OG for sale before listing as a higher price. Kyle gets 3 OG and then gives Albert your number. The text is a little borked because the placeholder was wrong. Right on. I didn't know that. Also did this before blowing up the RV. Yeah, what's up, Observer? Yeah, happy Wednesday, everybody. You're halfway there. Halfway through the week. I hope you're doing well today, Observer. Right on. Hell yeah, beatdown incoming. I can't wait for that to go live. I have 3 different playthroughs. Right on. One I only use a skateboard, one a cheetah, and one a hound dog. Hound dog, in my opinion, is the best, but that skateboard seems legit. Ah, so you like the hound dog, huh? Is it just because it has a little bit extra trunk inventory? Because I do like the hound dog, but I usually opt for the cheetah, you know? Usually go for the cheetah. But I do like drifting around in the hound dog. I feel like the hound dog is good at drifting. That and the speed is more manageable. Yeah. Yeah, it has some good control too. But heck yeah. Okay. Well, okay, so high quality pseudo. Let me see if this is all even here. I think we'll be good. I think we do have a few extra acid, but that's alright. That'll cook for a while. That'll cook for a while there. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh. Guys and girls, that was the 4th yawn. That was the 4th yawn. I'm not trying to spread these, I promise. But that was the 4th yawn of the frickin' stream. Unacceptable. That is unacceptable on my part. But I've already had enough coffee. Probably need to get up and stretch. Actually, is it almost 4 o'clock? Holy shit. It's almost 4 o'clock. Man, time has flown by today. Sweet. I think I might buy another Viper, but I don't know for sure. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Zutix. Are you gonna become the Viper man? Are you gonna become the Viper man? Alright. Well, I did. Okay, so we have accomplished for a while the goal I wanted to do on this stream. I think I do need to wrap this up and probably eat soon. Probably should do that. And I don't want to spread any more of my yawns to you all. So here, I'm going to try something new here. I'd like to start closing out streams with a bigger thing, bigger webcam. So we're trying this today. Let's quit this. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up right there. Oh no, the first yawn you gave me today. Oh no. I'm sorry, Legion. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I think we'll end it right here. But I think I'm gonna start making my webcam for the last few minutes of the stream. You know, reading up any chat or final thoughts. It's all right, man. Yawning is involuntary. Heck yeah. But yeah, I had a great time. Had a great time testing out all these new bug fixes and stuff. Seems like every one of them works, and even Brad and Molly sell a little bit better. I bought a lot of Vipers after handlers could unload them. Yeah, Chris, nice. Nice. Yeah, that's the reason I'm gonna buy one. Heck yeah. Handler automation is so fun. Yo, what the fuck? I just yawned too. Oh no, I'm spreading it. I'm spreading it. Oh, thanks for going over all the updates. Of course. Thanks for going over them with me. Had a great time. Legion, gonna try the new beta? Hell yeah. You might consider making separate scenes so you don't have to manually move the stuff. Yeah, I think I plan to do that, Nero. Yeah, I plan to improve my Discord, do some of the last final touches on the Discord, see who wants to become mod, you know, and then, yeah, do some improvements on stream. But yeah, I was late today. No worries, Observer. Glad you can make it for a while. Yeah, you have a good day too. Everybody, you're halfway through. You're halfway through the week. I hope the rest of it goes well for you. I would like to stream at least once more this week, so I'll see you then. Yeah, stay cool. And I'll see you next time. See you, everybody.